So what is this thing? This is a scroller. It allows the user to type information into the app, and then it allows them to click through and scroll through and see the information. And the new concept, the key to this app is a list. So we're going to create one, and it's just a variable type. So we can say var, and let's call it reminders. It's going to be a list of reminders. And what makes it a list? These square brackets right here, right above the return key. So if we create a variable, name it reminders, and set it equal to these square brackets, that tells JavaScript, hey, this is a list. It's an array. It's going to be a bunch of items. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second, but first let's do something we've already done before and we already know how to do. Let's deal with the user interface. Let's figure out how we're going to allow the user to type into this box right here, and that box is called the reminder input. The user can type into this text input, click this button, which is called the add button, and then have their reminder show up on this space here, the reminder output. All right, so let's just do that first. So this is just a classic. We want to listen for a click of this add button. How do we do that? You've done it before. So we want an on event. So let's just drag an on event in here, and we want to listen on the add button, and we're listening for a click. And when we get a click, we want to grab what the user typed into this reminder input. And then we want to display it to the screen. So let's create a variable to hold the reminder. So we'll just call it var reminder. And this is a simple variable. It's going to be just a string. It's going to be whatever the user typed into the reminder input. And how do we do that? How do we grab that from this text input and store it in the computer's memory? Well, we set our variable, our reminder variable, equal to get text from the reminder input. Excellent. And then how do we display it on the screen? You've done it many times. Simply set text of the reminder output. And what do we set the text to? We want to set it to reminder, because inside that variable reminder, according to line 4, is already stored whatever the user typed in. Great, let's just see if that works. So if I run it and I type in here, do laundry, and click the add button, yes, it shows up on the screen. Excellent. But there's one more thing. So we also want to store this, whatever they typed in here, we want to store it in the computer's memory so that we can implement this scroller. And so what we want to do is we want to add it to the list. We want to add it to the reminders list. And that's a new technique, and there's many ways to do that, but AppLab gives you a simple one. It gives you this append item. You could insert an item, or you could append item. And we're just going to append item. So let's just grab this from the variables toolbox. We want to append item, and it's asking us for the name of our list. What's our list called? It's just called reminders. And it's asking, what do we want to add to that list? And we just want to add our reminder, whatever's in the variable reminder, which is going to be, right now, do laundry. So let's also take a look at what's going on. So what I already did it here, but I'll undo it and show you again. So let's add a watcher in our debug console. So we'll open this up and we'll go over here and we'll type in the name of our list, reminders, and hit plus. And so now we're watching that variable. Right now it's undefined, there's nothing in it. So when we run the app and we say do laundry, L-A-U-N-D-R-Y. So the app is running, so you can see that reminders is JavaScript recognizes it as a list, and it's got nothing in it. And as soon as I click this button, we added to the list, so now it's got a list of one thing. It's got do laundry. Let's add something else to the list. Let's say take out the trash. So now it's a list of do laundry, take out the trash. So it's adding it to the end of the list. Let's add one more. Let's say create works cited. And we'll add that to the list. Okay, so now we've got a list of 3 things. So it looks like this append item is adding to the end of our list. Great, excellent. So we type it in, it shows it on the screen. Let's pause and we'll come back and we'll show you how to make these scrolling keys work so we can scroll through our list. Okay, thanks for watching.